was the beginning of a pattern that would define the rest of his career.
Donations, 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 donations.
Each scandal spawning a new fundraiser, each controversy birthing a new defense. By now, Umar had more comebacks than Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger combined. By 2014, Dr. Umar Johnson had built enough of a following to attempt his magnum opus, a school that would, in his words, save black boys from psychological chains of the white educational system. He called it the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy, or simply FDMG. The plan? A boarding school for young black men funded entirely by the people, free from what he called European interference. He began taking donations through PayPal, cash at lectures, even envelopes passed hand to hand at events.
Told you what it is. Don't be lazy. $ FDMG school. Don't be lazy. $ FDMG school. Before I continue with my message, thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20. But thank you for worrying about what I'm doing. Go build your community. Stop worrying about what I'm doing. I'm building a school. What you doing? I'm training parents on how to protect their children. What you doing?
More than 50% of the teachers at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. They will be more than 50% of the teachers at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. Black men, send them resumes in. Black men, send them resumes in. Sisters, you can send yours in too. But black men, our boys need men. I'm looking for strong alpha males. Okay? Strong alpha males, send those resumes in. FDMG resumes at gmail.com. FDMG resumes at gmail.com. FDMG resumes at gmail.com is what we're looking for. My thing is y'all need to, what happened? I'm in the process of relocating to Wilmington, Delaware, so the apartment is a mess right now. Y'all don't need to see all that. I'm in the process of relocating to Wilmington, Delaware. I'm in the process of relocating to Wilmington, Delaware.
Followers believed they were funding a modern Tuskegee. Critics saw something fuzzier, a dream with no address, no blueprints, and no board of directors. For years, Umar promised opening dates that came and went. 2014 became 2015, then 2016, and still no school. And then a breakthrough. In February 2019, Umar announced he had purchased the former Maurice J. Moyer Academy in Wilmington, Delaware, a cluster of red brick buildings that would finally house his vision.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Umar Johnson. I am a certified school psychologist and doctor of clinical psychology. 4 long years ago, we began a fundraising campaign to build America's first independent African-centered school based off the principles of Pan-Africanism and international economics. It has been 4 long years of fundraising, 4 long years of searching all across this country, flying and driving from state to state, city to city, looking for the best place to begin the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence.
Supporters celebrated, the conscious community pages lit up with mission accomplished, but within months the questions returned. Where were the permits, the teachers, the receipts?
Who coming to the 3rd annual FDMG festival? Grand opening.
Local reporters visiting the property found padlocked doors, overgrown grass, and no trespassing signs. Inside, according to those who peeked through the windows, there were broken tiles and dust, not classrooms. Yeah, he finally bought the building, forgot to buy the students though. In 2022, the cracks widened. The Pennsylvania Department of State's Bureau of Charitable Organizations issued a cease and desist order against FDMG for for soliciting donations without proper registration. Umar went live to spin the news.
I just wanted to chime in, let everybody know FDMG is doing well. Ain't no problems with this academy. Ain't no problems with you donating. Ain't no problems with you sending your check payable to FDMG Academy, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809. Fickle Frederick Douglass, the great ancestor Frederick Douglass, Marcus Messiah Garvey. We ain't gonna cease and desist until the school is done. We not gonna cease and desist till black boys have an education that they deserve. We not gonna cease and desist until the black community has a meeting place large enough to accommodate all of our conferences and workshops and seminars. We not gonna cease and desist until African people are free. There will be no ceasing and desisting until all Africans are liberated.
But the paperwork said otherwise. He could not legally fundraise until he registered as a charity. See, the state basically said stop passing that collection plate if you ain't registered right. By 2025, the story took a darker turn. In a live stream that shocked even loyal fans, Umar admitted that the Wilmington property was now facing possible auction due to unpaid municipal fees and maintenance costs.
With that being said, brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UmarthePsychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved. My personal bank account is still frozen. Brothers and sisters, we are fighting this war against FDMG and Dr. Umar Ifatunde. We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down for unpaid vacant property registration fees. I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. I'm going to say it again. They are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year.
He told supporters he needed $40,000 in 10 days to save the buildings. It was the 10th year of fundraising for a school that had yet to open its doors. 10 years, millions raised, and the only bell ringing is the auction gavel. Still, Umar refused to quit. He hosted cleanup days, posted photos of fresh paint and new locks, and promised that the grand opening is near. But the opening date keeps sliding, always just a few months away. Like a mirage of Pan-African hope shimmering in Delaware's humidity.
But I think I'm going to do a cookout. For all my supporters, y'all could come on out, play some music, some food. What do y'all think about that, brothers and sisters?
To believers, the delays prove only how hard the system fights against independent Black institutions. To critics, they're proof that the school is nothing more than a stage set for donations. See, you can't teach financial literacy from a building on foreclosure watch. FDMG was supposed to raise Black boys. Instead, it's just raising eyebrows. In my humble opinion, if Umar could have just showed proof of concept by starting small, maybe one building, 20 students, maybe it could have grown into something big. Wanting donations when you have no proof of concept, you have no board of directors, you have nothing set up in place for people who are really serious about that type of stuff, it brings scrutiny.
To stay, yeah. Black Light TV in your play, yeah. Shining truth on every way, yeah. Gonna break the dark today, yeah. We saying, homie.